Hey y'all, it's your girl, Astonishing Figure, and I'm here to talk. So, come on y'all, come on, get in. If you are listening to this live, go ahead and hit that share button for me. This dread is acting weird. So let's put that right there. Let's tuck that in right there. So, I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. And as y'all see what the topic is, how to keep a healthy balance. So, life. So, once again, excuse me. If you are listening to this, go ahead and hit that share button for your girl. And so everybody can get this information. And we going to get it done. So, I wanted to bring this topic to you guys because the last one that I did was the loves, all the different types of loves. So this one I wanted to actually talk about how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And that's hard. That's hard for anybody. So when we talk about a healthy lifestyle, the first health that we need to focus on is, of course, this thing right here, right? Our mental health. So a mental health, how to maintain that, doing your daily affirmations. Make sure you're having a positive perception because things can be happening all around you, right? Negative things, but you got to maintain and you got to stay positive in order to have a positive perception about what's going on, right? Having confidence in your ability, knowing that you can move on to the next step of this stage right here, this mental clutter, as I will call it. Being a mental health social worker, those are the things that we really do. We do mental, physical, and how you interact. Those things work hand in hand because if your mental is off, your physical is off. So if I got anxiety up here, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be feeling like achy and stuff. Or if my physical is off, if I'm achy, my mental is going to be off. So they all work hand in hand. So mental health is very important in order to maintain that balance in your life, right? And learning something new, learning about your mental health, learning about anxiety, learning about depression or whatever the case may be. Everybody has some type of underlying mental concerns, I guess I would say. And it's all about the chemical balance of it. Some people may be able to maintain that without medication, where others may need medication to maintain that. So it's all about, how you approach it and how you learn about it. Because if you learn about things, then you should do better with things, right? Let me see some. Hold tight, y'all. Once again, if you are listening to this live, I need you to go ahead and hit that share button for your girl, okay? The next type of health is your physical health. Remember, I just talked about that. So making sure you are physically balanced, meaning sleep, and more sleep. Let me tell y'all ain't missing nothing. Go to sleep. Stop playing. These people is going to be here tomorrow. They usually are. That event is gonna be all right. Get yourself some rest and stop trying to stay up until 4-5 o'clock in the morning thinking you missing something. Y'all ain't no kids no more. Okay? Time go night-night. Okay? The other thing is about eating healthy. Making sure what you're intaking in is having a balance on your metabolism and your physical chemical balance. Making sure that you're eating raw veggies. Those are good for you. So making sure you eat raw veggies at least every day. Cut out on some of that meat. The beef, per se. Water. Lots and lots of water. And I'm guilty at this. I'm guilty. Son, I'm guilty. He says I'm guilty. I don't drink enough water myself, so I'm preaching. I'm talking to me too. I'm preaching to me too. So having more water as well, and making sure that you're listening to your body when it's talking to you, because your body gives you signals and gives you things that you need to know about it. And if you don't listen to it, it's going to shut down on you, sister, brother. And then you will have no choice but to listen, right? So we don't want to get to that stage where we're involuntarily listening to our body. We want to be voluntarily listening to our body. So, so making sure you understanding your body, what's going on with it, making sure your pH balance is taken care of, making sure you're taking care of you. Yoga is a good thing too, to relax your body muscles and making sure that you are relaxed. Another thing is massages. If you can get a massage at least 3 times a month, that would be amazing, because your muscles need to relax, because we have these things called muscle spasms, and sometimes you need medication for them, and sometimes you just need a massage for them. So if you can get massages at least 3 times a month, do that, okay? The next type of health is of course, your emotional health. And I think a lot of people, a lot of us, we take this for granted, right? We take our emotional health for granted because we think we're stronger than any and everything when you're not, okay? You need help from your family members, from your friends, from peers. So the first thing that you want to do is ask for that help. Don't be too prideful or let your ego get in the way that you can't ask for help, right? So that in the emotional health, asking for help, okay? Also self-care. I think every time I open up my mouth, I talk about self-care. And once again, I'm preaching to myself too. More self-care, actually saying no. It's okay for you to say no. No is okay. It's not the end of the world, Cletus. So, self-care, music. If you don't like listening to listen to more of a like music without words. That is healing within itself. You hear my baby in the back. He learning his colors. 4 years old. He's an awesome guy. But music, and also don't hold things in. Let that out. Stop holding on to that stuff. Even and you know, sometimes you don't want to say things to people. So what I want you to do is write them down. Even if you don't want to say it out loud, get it up off of you. Get it up off of you. Don't hold that stuff in. So you're either writing it down or telling a friend or telling a family member or whatever the case may be. But don't hold all that in. That is not balancing your emotional. Okay, that's not balancing it. Holding it in like I'm strong. Yeah, we know you're strong, okay? But you're not that strong. So let that stuff out. Cry it out if you have to. Because we know that our tear ducts releases stress too. When we cry, tear ducts releases stress. Okay? The next one is more of like a personal health or spiritual health, as some people, if you're spiritual or what have you, but if you're not spiritual, it's more of a personal health. So that's a little bit more deeper. You got to tap in a little bit more. So practicing gratitude. I was doing for a minute, I was waking up every morning and I was actually writing down 3 things that I was grateful for. And it gave me a better perception and gave me a clear understanding of what my goals is and what I want to achieve. So waking up, if you want to start it today or tomorrow, wake up and write down 3 things that you're grateful for and do that for 30 days. And you will realize you're not as bad as you think you are. And you're not as bad off as you think you are. Okay? I know people always say, I know people are doing worse than what I am. But if you really get like a a picture of what you are grateful for, it changes your perception about things, and it makes you a lot more grateful of where you're going because of where you came from, right? Let me say that again. It'll make you more grateful where you're going because you know where you came from. One more time. It'll make you more grateful where you're going because you know where you came from. Okay? So writing down what you're grateful for helps you with your goals, and it helps you with the right now. I know because I did it and it helped. Okay? The next type of health is your social health. Actually going out and doing things, being around people. This dread is about to get on my nerves. Being around people, socializing, being a part of a positive community. I made the decision to get involved in a positive community. Actually, it's thousands of positive people, thousands of billionaires and people that's doing stuff with their life. And I had to do that for myself because I had to balance out my social health. This is your social health, being around that positive community, spending time with loved ones, spending time with your kids. My babies is right over there while I'm doing this live. Spending time with friends. I always say, love on the people who love on you. Please, because they need you as much as you need them. And I know people, yes you do. Stop playing. You do need people. And you do need positive people around you. Being involved in a community that is giving of positive things. Giving you positive encouragement when you can't find it yourself. It goes back to the saying of, make sure you do what you, let me say this. Speaking positive things to people, right? So it goes back to the saying of, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say nothing at all. Because life and death is in the power of the tongue. So if you don't have anything to say positive, don't say nothing at all. Don't just smile and wave. Like Madagascar. Smile and wave. Only people I know that got kids. Madagascar. Smile and wave. Y'all know that. The next type of health that you want to balance. Is your environmental health. Yes, that is. So, decluttering things. Declutter your car. Declutter your house. Will declutter your life, okay? I remember I was talking to one friend, and she had looked into my car, right? And she was like, all this stuff is up. She was like, you must be stressed. And I was like, how could you know? She was like, look at your car. So when your car is like filthy, like people can know like she's going through some stuff. It may not be so deep like that, but she's going through some stuff. So decluttering your environment, going out and volunteering, and taking out what needs not to be in your personal space. That's decluttering too. Whether it be a people, anybody. Declutter your environment, your circle, the circle of trust, okay? Declutter that. That keeps your environmental health balanced. The next one is your financial health, okay? And I know a lot of us struggle with financial balance, right? That'd be me. Making a budget and sticking to that budget. Planning. And then making sure you sticking to the plan. Working on your debt. Okay? At least work on it. At least look at your credit report. At least look at it. If you're anything like me, like it was 7 years ago, I'm like, I don't even want to look at that credit report. I don't. Because I already know. But at least look at it, and then start to make a plan to tackle it. And don't overwhelm yourself because, some of these things could be overwhelming. You take them step by step. And I don't care if it takes you 10 years, you did it. My mama, if she was alive, she would say, it took me 17 years to get an associate's degree. When my mama passed away, she had a master's degree, but she'll tell you, it took her 17 years to get a 2-year degree because she never stopped. So take it bit by bit. That's how you achieve things, because the situation can look overwhelming. But if you break that stuff down, it could be so simple. So it's all about how you perceive things, right? Save a couple dollars if you can. I went over to a client's house and they had made a piggy bank, the real deal piggy bank, where you had to break it to get in it. I think I might do that because I'm not disciplined enough to have the one that got the cork in it. Because I take that cork out, I spend my change. So I want the one that I got to crack open. So save a little bit. It don't have to be much. You could save 25 cents a day. Put it in a piggy bank. And invest if you can. If you cannot do this right now, this is not for you right now, but it will be in the future. You may just be at the budgeting stage. I just need the budget. I can't save nothing right now because I need every dollar. Every dollar. So just budget every dollar. Just budget every dollar. And then as time goes on, you'll be like, dang, I can throw 50 cents up in here. Or I can invest in this. After you know it, you'll be at the different stages. But take it one step at a time. And the last one that is your health that needs to be balanced is your occupation. What are you doing in this world? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you helping? Are you teaching? Are you learning? Like, what are you doing in this world? Make sure you maintain a positive work environment. If you are in a corporate America type of world, or if you're doing yourself, independent work, make sure you keep that healthy environment. And even when, because people ain't always healthy, okay? The corporate environment is not always healthy. So you have to make it healthy. You got to shift that atmosphere, because only you have control over how you deal in a negative environment. So whether it's, I'm going to listen to positive affirmations before I go in. I'm going to say, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Whatever you got to do to make yourself in a positive environment, because everybody's not positive. Everybody's not trying to be positive. It's just, that's the way it goes. But you are, because you got stuff to do, right? So making sure that you maintain a positive work environment, even when it's negativity around you. Developing more skills. Enhance your skills. So if you are a CNA, go see what it is to be a LPN. And then after LPN, go see what it is to be a registered nurse. So it's different steps that you can do, different trades you can get. Go speak to an advisor about furthering your skills. Go speak to your bosses about getting more skills. And if you don't have any of that, if you are an independent person or independent contractor, always look for the next best thing that the audience or your audience wants. So always enhancing your skills. Don't stay still, because everybody don't like plaid shirts all the time. Let me get some glitter. I want glitter shirts if you're selling clothes, things don't stay the same. I know somebody that said the only thing that is consistent is change. And that kind of stuck with me when she kept on saying it over and over again. And that's right. The only thing that's consistent is change. So you change with the consistency, right? Or you change with the flow of things. And you be consistent with your changing of consistent. Okay, I ain't gonna get too deep on y'all. So those were the health things that we have as human beings that we need to maintain a balance in. Mental health, physical health, emotional health, social health, spiritual health slash personal health, environmental health, okay, financial health, and occupational health, okay. These needs to be balanced, just like that love that I spoke about last week. They need to be balanced so you won't lose your mind, okay? So you won't go Andre the Giant on somebody. So people can understand, okay? So I'm so glad that you guys came to see me on tonight, and I'll be here next week to do another live for you guys. If you are listening to this, go ahead and hit that share button for your girl. I also will be doing, like I said, live next week. And also, if you have a astonishing figure, that you want to nominate, please hit me up. You can hit me up on Facebook and hit me up on the messenger. If you know somebody that is a astonishing figure, go ahead and let me know so I can highlight what they're doing out in this community or out here as a mom or a single father or a single mother or a couple or a married couple that's doing amazing things. Whatever you guys believe that is astonishing, let me know so I can highlight those folks, because, you know, sometimes they are overlooked, and that's my whole thing, is to make sure that astonishing figures are highlighted in what they do. Okay, all right, you guys enjoy your Saturday. I love you guys, and make sure you love on the people that love on you. I'll see you guys next week, Saturday at 10. Peace.